Welcome back, everyone. This is Sean Thomas, and we are looking at the Anglerfish on ARK Survival Evolved. Alright, so the ARK Survival Evolved Anglerfish has a ability to glow in the dark, so that's pretty neat. And it's, as you can see at the bottom right, there's a little belt that indicates it's tameable. The saddle indicates you get to ride on it. And this little jar indicates you're going to have a glowing substance you can actually harvest from it. And there's 3 checks next to that, so pretty cool. I had a little trouble finding the anglerfish when it was first released. If you go, when I was in, I guess I was in the southwest location near the green obelisk, or now it's the red obelisk. So that red obelisk, head further south into the waters. A little deeper out you get, you'll find these fish glowing. Not a very bright glow. So yes, they glow. Would I use it for light? Not in the water, I wouldn't. It might be nice for kind of an iridescent glow inside your base when it gets dark, but it's not going to put off nearly enough light to see by while you're swimming around in the dark. Not even with the scuba mask on, not from what I've seen. So not a real great water source, but light source rather in the water. But we're not being able to have torches. I guess it's the best you're going to get when you're exploring underwater caves. So still, probably a must for anything that's going to be continuously underwater. The ones existing underwater today, as far as underwater caves, are actually an air bubble under the water. You can go inside those caves. Don't fear. There's no dinosaurs, no monsters inside those caves. Just lots of pearl, oils, and crystal. So go on in those caves, don't be scared, get your resources. Once they launch underwater caves where you stay submerged in those underwater caves, that's when the anglerfish might be needed. If it's pitch dark, there's no light source at all, that will be the only area that I'd be looking to use the angler. And I think that's actually coming up with some of the new releases. There's tech caves, and it's supposed to be more underwater and swamp caves. So let's look forward to that. So the anglerfish, another thing about them is that when you attack them, they'll come up and attack you first. So if you if you're in the water near them, they'll attack you. You trank them while they're coming at you with the crossbow, because bows won't fire under the water. And you shoot it once or twice, and it'll start going away from you, and then it'll come back. But if you follow it, swimming after it, follow it. You don't even need flippers to keep up with it. But just keep tranking it as it's going away, and it'll fall asleep in the water. Don't lose it, because it's hard to find even with the light source emitting from it. You have a hard time finding it. So make sure you got plenty of kibble for it. And in the wild, if I go taking a look at the dossier, what it states here is that whether its size is caused by an adaptation to the island's other inhabitants or by crossbreeding with another larger species, the anglerfish is the largest form of anglerfish he's ever heard of. The Melanocetus Anglerpescum, typically found only among the deepest, darkest expanses of the ocean. This creature preys on smaller fish while being an excellent source of food for larger predators. The anglerfish has an array of bioluminescent light pods at the ends of the stalks or near its head. Like typical anglerfish, it primarily uses these to attract smaller fish and trick them into coming closer enough for the anglerfish to consume them. This often makes wild anglerfish itself relatively easy to spot among the briny depths. Domesticated, exploring the depths of the ocean can be difficult. The cold, the lack of air, and the shocking absence of light combine to make travel very dangerous. A tamed anglerfish can use the natural light at the end of its stalks to illuminate the depths, making exploration not only safer, but more lucrative. Furthermore, these luminescent nodules can be harvested to create long-lasting organic light emplacements for surface dwelling. So if you got wall torches of any kind, you can just go ahead and throw those angler gel on the ends of the torch, and they will burn for an extremely long time and give off light. So very cool. Looking forward to some pitch dark caves where anglerfish are required. I would only ride them if there was nothing larger allowed in there. They don't have very much health. They don't carry very much weight, and so you're going to want to beef up your anglerfish as much as you can, because I tell you, they're really not too impressive in the fighting department. I would likely feel more secure riding a shark, good megalodon at your side, and maybe having these anglers fish on follow, just so you have that light source. Alright, well, thank you all very much for watching. Please mash that like button. Please subscribe. These things help me out immensely. And when you subscribe, you'll also be notified when additional content becomes available. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great year.